GameSpot's continuing coverage of E3 2015. We're here with Pez. Pez is happening. Or do we call it Pro Ev? Or do we call it Pro Evo? There never seems to be a consensus about this at all.
Winning 11, who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah.
Adam Batty, great to have you on the stage, my friend.
Thank you very much.
From Konami, and you're in the Windsor office, which
That's
is
correct, yeah.
it's kind of a new office, right? It got set up about a year and a half ago to sort of, I guess, take Pez into the next generation.
Yeah, definitely. We can't take all the credit though.
Yeah.
You know, we are working with the team in Tokyo who are leading us, and it's great to be working now. I guess we were created to bring that European flavor and give that global understanding of the sport. They already had it. They made those great PS2 games, right? And I think with the new consoles coming, PS4 and Xbox One, we had a new challenge, and they needed some more help, some more hands on deck.
We got Andre and Joshua here ready to play for us.
That's right.
You guys just go do it. I'm probably going to talk to Adam
right.
here.
You guys have fun.
You guys do your thing. All right, so from the top level, I guess Pez last year was a pretty solid addition. You guys have been playing catch-up with FIFA now for, it seems like, 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
There was a while there, obviously, back in the PS2 days where you were dominating the football market. So what's it like now? Obviously, the last game was Fox Engine. It was like a whole new architecture. Very well received in terms of reviews. I think we gave it an 8. Got a couple of 9s as well.
Yeah.
What's this year for you guys?
Well, this year is to start the year with a lot more confidence. Last year, I was entering interviews with people, not quite sure if I was doing the marketing spiel or not, because, I mean, you were very kind before. Actually, it was probably longer, maybe 8 years, where Pez had lost a lot of fans and lost a lot of respect. And
I guess, FIFA 2008 probably is when it
absolutely,
I just realized how old I am. That's all that happened.
Sorry about that. But we had to change the perception, right? So last year, it was a case of taking the chance to convince people again. And they were more willing because you got the new consumers, the new people buying the new consoles, I should say. And they gave Pez a chance. So we brought in the Fox engine, as you mentioned, made the game look fantastic. We're still working with third-party engines like Havok for the physics and things like that. And what we had last year was a really solid football game. This year, much more confident. We won a ton of awards last year. We were the game that people thought was the better football game. But I still want more and more people to try Pez and actually to give it a chance. And this year is all about bringing them in nice and easy. You know, letting them feel the gameplay, which is the focus. It's far more responsive now. We've done a lot of work on the response times, both offensively and defensively. We've brought in a new collision system so it looks real. One thing that you're seeing right now is a brand new camera angle as well.
Yes, it looks like it actually.
Yeah, it's like a broadcast cam, and what this these guys are professional. These guys are professional.
Something tells me Andre's a bit better at Pez.
Thanks, Andre, for showing Yoshi. Great.
He just wanted to get one goal on the live stream.
Thank you.
Before we show it off. I get it.
Thanks,
This is
Yoshi.
sorry.
Yeah, but one thing that you notice there is the camera angle, sort of the way that it shows. When the ball is near you, it'll pan low. When it's on the further end, it'll pan up and zoom in. It's really intelligent.
Nice.
We're really happy with it. One thing that you didn't see with these guys playing is a really, really strong AI. We're calling it intelligent player AI. And this is just naturally, when you play football games, FIFA or PES, you're used to activating manually a through ball or a player run or a 1-2. Now the players will be doing that for you. It'll be reacting to what you're doing, and that's really important for us to do, is to make sure that that's kind of one of those things where a new user will really appreciate it.
So the big sort of, I guess, elephant in the room. Oh, here we go. Let's see if Andre can do it. Andre's being kind. He's trying to get a little bit of play in here. Yeah, I guess the big issue you guys will always have with FIFA is that EA have the money to throw around a bunch of cash and get some licensing deals. So what do you guys have this year? Because you always tend to have a bunch of stuff, like the Champions League on lockdown forever, like good relationship with UEFA.
Good.
You added a bunch of leagues that weren't ever represented in FIFA before. What can we see in PES 2016?
So it's difficult for me to say too much on that. We're going to announce the licenses a little bit later, usually around Gamescom.
I guess legally you actually can't talk about it
a
lot of the time as well.
Still contracts being signed, But just before we came out to E3, we announced the renewal of the UEFA license. So before we were the licensed products, now we're the official video game, and it gives us a 3-year extension for the Champions League, Europa League,
Cool.
and Super Cup.
Excellent.
So that's cool. We got a lot more coming. I would say to the fans, in a kind of way where I would say, don't worry. There is no bad news coming, only good news coming.
Okay, so yeah, we'll probably see everything there was before, and maybe some little extras. Like
You said that.
Something like, yeah, I said that. I'm not putting words in your mouth, don't worry. Yeah, so like I guess the thing about PES is whenever I remember enjoying, perhaps what I used to do a lot was I'd play FIFA for when I was playing against AI, and I'd always play PES when I had my mates over because it felt a lot better. In fact, one of my favorite football games over the past couple of years was the Wii version that came out about 3 or 4 years, or 5 years ago. Just fantastic, very underrated. For you guys, what's the focus? Because for me, PES was always a game about playing with mates. So for you guys, do you like spend a lot of time developing the career modes? Do you spend more time on the online stuff? What's your main focus?
That's really interesting because one of the things, and I guess the way that PES was made in the past was we used to focus singular. We used to have really good, so last year, really good gameplay, really poor modes. One of the things that we really focused on this year was to try and create what we're hoping to be a AAA product. It's not just a great scoring game, but you have so many options, so many ways of playing, right? So for us, it's actually everything. I mean, we do want to make you have fun with your friends for sure. The AI is really important in terms of 1v1, but also 1v CPU. But we redid the modes as well. So Master League, it's our 20th anniversary year. People keep seeing the 20 appear on the screen.
Really?
Yeah. So obviously that will make you feel old. That will make you feel old.
International Superstar Soccer.
Yeah, back in the day, PS1, you know, winning 11 games. So with that, Master League was one of those modes that people really fell in love with, and we've really taken our eye off it. We brought in My Club and things like that. So this year we've redone Master League, where you really live the life of a manager. You see cutscenes of when you sign players, you get press conferences, and when you as a manager move clubs. We actually have this live feed into the main menu where it captures what happened in the previous match. So say if you missed a chance or scored an important goal, the game will actually capture the image from that and put it into your main menu so you can record it and see it, and there'll be a press report about it. So the easy sort of answer is everything's important, you playing with your friends and you playing the modes and stuff, but also, you know, at the same time, it is the gameplay no matter what. You mentioned FIFA, listen, we can't control some things. We can't control the licenses, they always block us out. We have got our own. And we scored a goal again.
That was a smashing one, I think.
Brazil getting some revenge. Funny enough, Andre is Brazilian, so I think that's why he's playing hard. Okay. That's why he's like, bad memories coming up. And
this is like my favorite demo ever, because we've had other sports games come up and they're so rigid about like, this is, now we're showing this play, now we're showing this, now we're showing this. You just had a guy come on who knows how to play, and Joshy, I think, is the marketing guy who doesn't really play that much. Who's just like hanging out, and he's like, I'll play. It's like when you invite one of your mates over. It's just like, I guess it probably shows the mentality of you guys, where it's just.
I'm really happy you're laughing. Yeah, definitely. No. I mean, for me personally, as the product guy working on the game, of course, it's a lot of fun. I can see the aftermath of this coming, though.
No, I like it a lot. I think that's the thing about like the Pro Evolution series was for years. It felt like a mate. It felt like it came around every couple of years, and everyone was looking forward to it. Look at this. I love this. The San Siro has never seen football like this. It's great. I absolutely love it. So I think like. I guess your main problem is, it's weirdly enough the problem that people have with like virtual reality. If you want to sell VR to somebody, you need to stick a headset on them, and they don't really get it until
Absolutely.
And I remember thinking when I was talking to my brother about how last year's PES I really liked, but people are just stuck in the other ecosystem and they don't come over. So how do you get this game in front of people? Are you going to do demos? Are you going to do more outreach with YouTubers, or like how are you going to actually get it in front of people?
We started to do that. Listen, I think it's really easy to say, but before last year, nobody wanted to do that. Really. And this year, we've got the respect back, and people want to. We are working with PlayStation really closely. We're hoping to get the game in front of people a lot more. We'll announce a demo as well. But I think for us, it's really key that people give us a chance. You know, as long as it's free to go and play it for them and for them to experience it, hopefully they will go, okay, I'm going to give this a go, it looks cool. And hopefully you guys, when you do play it, as what happened last year, we got a lot of credit for it as well. That's going to make people, it's not about switching. I'm not trying to get people to switch. I'm not that guy who, come to PES. I just want you to try it. And, whether you buy both or whether you buy just PES, I honestly feel you will really enjoy the game and really see the strengths. You know, I think the problem is for too many years, Pez had been saying the king is back every year.
Yeah,
and when you don't, people stop actually believing and trusting. And we're hoping now that you guys are saying it rather than us, they will try it as well. I mean, you can see the gameplay here. Just the movement of Neymar is super fluid. You know, people trying to foul him like in real life. And
here we go.
Everything is moving as well. There's no stop and start. No, we had to do a cheap goal there. You deserve that.
He was trying to be cheeky.
No cheap goals in Pez.
He was trying to be cheeky. Yeah.
We can see how fluid it is. The guy's moving away from challenges, and in the past in Pez, there used to be a lot of locking animations and things like that.
Yeah.
With the new collision system, it's all freeform. And you see that in the aerial battles as well. These guys aren't showing that off really well right now. But when the ball's in the air, you can sort of battle for the ball. It's not about just winning it or not. Now you can make a difference. If you're like a small guy or a big guy, you can.
Oh,
there you go.
Oh, that was excellent.
On time, on point.
That worked out perfectly.
That's perfect. But you see a lot of battles like that.
Does the Havoc stuff come into play in those situations?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. When we sort of built the new system, we had to use that tech. Because Fox Engine is what we're using for the visual side.
Yes.
I mean, you've seen Fox Engine, obviously. Fox Engine is an engine which has been made for a quite special open world game.
Yes.
And we have to adapt it to make it work in this game, right? So what we've worked on a lot every year is bringing in...
That was a meaty one.
Is bringing in these things, and you can see this. Oh! But the way that he fell has been calculated, and that's the new collision system that we got in the game. But with Fox Engine, every year we're going to make advancements because we're always playing catch-up. Because those guys are always doing yearly advancements. So we're always trying to adapt it. So Pez will keep getting better and better. And don't be surprised at Gamescom as well if the game looks even better. He's playing with him, isn't he?
It's gonna be. I like it.
Yeah.
We've only got 50. I think we have to finish this. We have to finish this game.
Okay.
We can't let this go without knowing who won. If the world champions. Oh, sorry. Oh, the ex-world champions. Yeah. Actually, in real life, this game was about. Was it 7?
Oh.
7. Did you get one back? Is that what it was? Okay. I guess the Germans can't say much. They got beaten by America last week.
Oh,
as
yeah,
well.
that's right. Yeah, 4-3.
The Women's World Cup is on at the moment as well, and obviously the FIFA guys were able to get ladies football in for the first time. Do you think that's ever something you guys will have the bandwidth actually, or like focus to do as well, or do they have that locked down on licensing or anything? Like I don't know how that works.
I'm not sure. I don't think they have. I think if the fans want it, it's something that we'd consider. I mean, I presume it's something that their fans wanted. So. You know, good luck to them, and you know, let's see how it goes. It'll be interesting to see how many people play the mode and stuff like that, because I think it's cool. There's nothing bad about it.
It's great.
So I guess it's just a case of if our fans want to see that, we'll consider it. They're in a different kind of space as well, though. They're probably trying to think of new things to do, new avenues to go. Pez is trying to rebuild.
That's
We can't take last year and just be cocky. We have to keep making sure that we are delivering a great game, and we still need to advance, because when those games on PS2 came out, they were like by far beyond the best games, and we need to create that kind of gap.
Kind of had the same problem FIFA have now, which is that they don't really know what to sort of do next.
Yeah,
and
perhaps.
They're getting frustrated.
We want to listen to the fans as well. I think we've still got a lot of stuff that the fans want us to do, to be honest. When they play this game, I'm really happy. I'm really confident that they're going to like it as well. See how we just skipped away from challenges. It's really intelligent.
If this was real life, Boateng would have taken him down. There's no way he was going to let him walk past. All right, here we go. It's the 89th minute. Let's see if Brazil can get the Germans back for that humiliation in the World Cup. One more.
It
one
looks
more.
like it. Oh!
3-0 it is. My God.
Nice.
When is PES 2016 out? When can people play it?
So it's here in the US, Central and South America, September 15th.
Cool.
Which is 2 months before last year.
It is. Is that also a week after Metal Gear Solid? I think
2 weeks after.
2 weeks after.
Yeah.
So 2 Fox Engine games within 2 weeks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, with the first football game out on the market this year.
Oh, cool. Nice work. Good call. And nice work, gentlemen.
Thank you.
A great game. It was nice to see a natural video game demo on a sports game. I really appreciate it. Adam, pleasure for your time.
Thank you so much.
Thanks very much, gentlemen. Unlucky.
Thanks,
Unlucky, but don't worry about it. Hey, man, next World Cup, Brazil.
Yeah,
it'll all be good. Thanks very much for your time, guys, and best of luck with PES this year.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be back on the GameSpot stage with a bunch more games, so stay tuned.